to our guest of the day. It's none other than John Rocha. I mean, guest of the day. She is, VP, Vice President of the Toastmasters. Actually, the Toastmaster is the platform for the speakers internationally. I was the part of the same Toastmaster when I was in Saudi, actually. So it's a great platform for the, speakers to be, and she'll be, inspiring. I mean, she'll be guiding us how the speakers forum should be moving. So, John Rocha, ma'am, please.
Thank you, Mr. Insaf.
Thank you.
Our respected chief guest for the day, Dr. Abdullah Abdul Hamid, the principal, Mr. Insaf, all the other directors of Global Public School, and the other dignitaries present here, and all you inspiring contributors present in this august audience. Good evening. It gives me utmost pleasure to address you all this evening. In fact, I was inspired hearing the other two speakers before me. I don't claim to be a good orator, but I will do my best to give you some inspiration from my own end. That's about it. In fact, I'm really blessed that I could address you all this evening because it's my special day, being my birthday. And I was quite taken aback when I got this request in the morning. And I thought, this Gavalier I.M. Bitta I am a die-hard fan of his. He is actually an emerging protege and a very charismatic young speaker, I should say.
I know the young speaker. I mean, I don't have any words actually. His teacher and my teacher are same. That's a relation we have actually. I am Bicha is a 9th grader from, Ideal Public School, Kadagasheri. So I am Bicha is a Gavalier actually. This is the same platform is available for students too. He is one among the Gavaliers. I am Bicha, please. Over to you.
Could you please wait a minute? Azan is going on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And thank you very much for inviting me today. It's indeed an honor and privilege to be here as a guest speaker. First of all, thank you very much, John Rocha, ma'am, for inviting my request. Today is a very special day for ma'am. Happy birthday. And on a short notice, she eagerly accepted my invitation. And I thank Global Public School, all the directors of Global Public School, especially Insaf sir, for inviting me here today. My English teacher is teaching me a poem written by the famous American poet, Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. These are the lines which always attracts my attention because it has a huge inner meaning in it. The only thing which I would like to convey today is the choices you make has a humongous impact in a life. Let me take you through a short story. Once in a secluded mountain, there lived a sage, and he has the powers of predicting things. So all the people from all over the world would be visiting him and asking different questions. One day, a group of children thought the sage was a fraud. So he went over to him and asked him different questions, which was difficult too. But the sage gave a satisfying response to them, and they went back to their home. But there was a boy. In fact, it was a naughty boy, like me. And he wanted to prove the sage wrong. And his idea was to catch a small bird and put it in his palms like this. And he would ask the sage whether the bird was alive or dead. And if the sage replied the bird was alive, he would crush it until it died. And if the sage replied it was dead, open. In both the cases, the sage would be proven wrong. So with all the confidence and enthusiasm, he went over to the sage and asked him whether the bird was alive or dead. And the sage replied, My dear boy, it's in your hands. It's up to you whether the bird is alive or dead. If you let it, it will be alive. And if not, it will be dead. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have birds in our hands, tiny and fragile. Now it's up to us. It's our choice that matters. So always remember, whatever choice you make in your life, choose wisely. Thank you very much for listening to me patiently, and wish all the best for this Global Speakers Forum. Thank you very much once again, and back to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Amrita. It was, really inspiring. Okay, let me invite director, research scholar Basil Ghazali, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Insaf Ashari, the young, vibrant and dynamic principal of Global Public School, and our most respected inaugurator are my friend, an assistant professor in Zakir Hussain College, Delhi University, Dr. Abdullah Abdul Hamid, who is also belongs to Kasaragod. And he's also coming from a background of rural background, and now he became a very good teacher in English department at Zakir Hussain College, Delhi University. And our respected guest, John Rocha, ma'am, once again, many happy returns of the day. Our younger guest, very good. I think he will be an international speaker. Iham Bicha, wonderful speaker. And thank you very much for joining with us in this group. And I have visited your school more times, Ideal Public School, Kadagasheri. I don't know, you know me or not, but I delivered some sessions at the same school. I know your manager, Mr. Majid sir. Okay, he's our very good friend as well. And